Hello internet world, welcome to my review of the Supernote Manta A5 X2. Rather than this being a typical review where I just show you the features, I'm going to show you some real use case scenarios about how I've been using this to organise my time. I'm really sort of keen on time management and I need a lot of help nowadays. Since I had a brain trauma, my memory is not very good at all. I rely on note taking all the time, so I can't wait to show you both the products and how I've been using this over the past month. Now, just a full disclosure for you, this was very kindly sent in free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's changed hands. They didn't ask me to say anything in particular. I'm purely just sharing this video with you for informational purposes and so you can make an informed buying decision. And the kit that I was sent, and indeed the kit that you can buy on the Supernote website, consists of three elements. So we've got the actual tablet or e-ink tablet itself. We've got the cover, which is optional. You don't have to buy it with the cover. And also the Supernote pen. And again, you don't have to buy it with the Supernote pen. Now, I got one with the Lamy Safari Vista EMR pen. This is what the packaging looks like. Very, very nice indeed. If I open this up, you can just have a quick look inside the packaging. There's a little bit of paperwork underneath. And there's a whole array of different choices of pens. This one is a really nice option. I'll show you up a little bit closer very shortly. It says here, never wears out, 0.7mm ultrafine nib, never needs to be charged because it's an EMR stylus, which is, I think, stands for electromagnetic resonance or resistance, something like that. 4096 levels of pressure sensitivity as well. I'll give you a little sneaky look at it. This is gorgeous. This is a really nice stylus. And then the other element is the case. So this is the Half Folio case. Really nice packaging again. Just give you a quick look inside. It's a Half Folio. It sort of clips into the side. It doesn't add on much bulk at all. It doesn't protect the back of the tablet, but it is really very, very nice indeed. And then we've got the packaging to the actual tablet device. You can see here Manta A5 X2. Nice picture of the product on the front. It's front light free, so there's no front light on here. And that really is good because it does look so natural. It's a very, very paper-like experience. Natural writing thanks to the FeelWrite 2 soft film and also the ceramic NeverReplace nib plays a part in that as well. It's 10.7 inches, 300 ppi, and it's a flexible screen, so there's some sort of flex to it. It's not a glass screen. Very, very good technology. Half Folio design, so it's a really sleek device. I want to give you a look inside here because you do get some extras inside this box. So this is what the tablet comes in. I've already obviously got it out and been using it. We get a quick start guide on how to activate the device and how to interact with it. It's a very, very easy product to get up and running. And then you also get these additional pen loops. So you get a couple of pen loops there. And then I think this pen loop is a little bit different. So this one says here a cuttable pen loop. And I assume that's for different size pens. We also get this little tool. We also get this, which is the screws for the pen loop replacement. And you're going to use that obviously with that tool there. And then you get a charging cable. So that's what you get inside the box, apart from obviously the tablet itself. So I think it's time to show you the Supernote Manta A5 X2, and I'm really excited to show you this. So here we go. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to make you wait a tiny bit longer because I just want to show you the EMR stylus. This is the Lamy stylus, Supernote ceramic, it says in there. Very, very cool looking stylus. This is superb. Very, very high quality. The cap comes off, obviously we've got a nice clip on the cap. This is the ceramic stylus. Very, very nice nib on there. You can post the cap. So if you want to use it like this, you can use it with the cap in place, or you can leave it off. I find it a little bit short with the cap, not posted, but very, very nice. And you'll see that in action very shortly as well. And then we've got the actual device. It's got the Half Folio cover on. Really thin slimline cover. We got the pen loop is actually attached to the tablet itself. The cover is so thin. Let's open this up. You can see the screensaver there, and then straight into my note taking. This is so well made, really soft, obviously protects the screen. Very, very nice indeed, and it sleeps and wakes the device as you open and close it. So as you can see, the back is not protected. There is little rubberized feet on here though, which lifts it off the surface very slightly. You can take the back off. I think this is the little latch. I haven't opened this though, so you can see the sort of internals. This is the little screws that you can remove to take the pen loop off, so you could have it without the pen loop, or you can replace it with one of those replacement ones that I showed you inside the box. On the top here, we have got USB-C, we've got the power button there, and then all the other sides are completely clear. I think it's time to show you this opened up though, so you get to see the actual device. You can see here that you've got a really nice large screen, and in fact, let me just give you a close-up look at this. This is some of my notes. Very, very sharp indeed, and it's a really paper-like look. Very, very neutral in colour. Sometimes when you get these tablets, they've got like a blue tinge or a yellow tinge. Tiniest bit of blue to my eyes, but it looks very, very neutral indeed. And you've got various controls on here as well. So for example, we can swipe down on this sidebar here, and you can do it on this side as well, depending upon whether you're left or right handed. And this brings up like your menu. So there's not an icon driven home page, because this isn't an Android tablet, this is a note taking device. And you can use this to go to recent files, create a new note, last open document. We've got a quick access panel here. We can go to our file manager, digest, mail, calendar, to do and settings. And then if we want that to go away, we just tap back on the main screen. And then if we swipe from bottom to top, it makes the device do a refresh. And the reason you might need to do that is because when you switch between pages, it will actually sometimes leave some sort of ghosting from the previous page. You might just be able to see this grid from the previous page. So you can sort of swipe up, it does a refresh, and then you've got a nice clean looking page. So I mentioned to you that I want to let you know how I've been using this. And in fact, if I go into my files, you can see various folders here, and I've not loaded any documents on here. I've not imported or exported anything. I've not used the inbox or done any screenshots. I've primarily been using just the notes. This is like a memory bank for me and an organizer, and that's how I've been using it. And in fact, if I go into my notebook and it loads the note up, here you can see what's part of my day. So this is my to-do list. And I basically add things to my to-do list at various points of the day. When I think of something, if I don't write it down, I've got a very, very short-term memory now. And I need to write it down in a to-do list so that I don't forget it. So for example, I'm recording this Supernote video now, and you can see it's already in my to-do list. I need to remember that after I've finished this video, I need to create the thumbnail and the video description. So I can add this in here, create video thumbnail, and then I know that that's not going to be missed. And I also need to do the video description as well. Create video description. And I'll make notes at various times throughout the day and add them to this to-do list. If I need to change them to a different day, I can do that very easily as well. So I'll just finish writing this note, so description. And if this goes over to another day, or I need to move it, perhaps I've decided I'm going to do these last two at the end of the day, I can actually, if I remember how to do this, I think it is in the lasso, just there. So I might want to move these, so I can actually draw a lasso around these two, and I want to just move them to the end of the day. Or indeed I could cut them out of this page and put them on another page, but I'm going to do those perhaps in the evening. So now I've moved them down to this new position, and I don't have to rewrite them or anything. I don't have to erase and rewrite in another position. I can simply just drag them down. And you can see again some of this ghosting on there. So if I swipe up, it just does a nice refresh. And I use this as my sort of reminder of my schedule throughout the day. I have to remind myself to drink water, because otherwise I do forget doing even the simplest of tasks like that. And this is part of my sort of scheduling so that I don't forget to do things. Now if I show you another page, if I go across to this page, so this is my to-do list for the day. I normally write this out in the evening of the previous day, and I just jot down what I've got to do tomorrow. And we're working on today's list, so record video. This edit video is an earlier one that I've edited already. I've got a Zoom meeting later on. I've got to book a car repair. And again, if I don't want something on here, like here I put plan for tomorrow and I spelt tomorrow wrong, I can just go to the erase tool and I can circle around that and it will get rid of it. I missed the G. There we go. So it's very, very easy to keep things looking nice and neat. I can switch between pens as well. I've got 2 different size pens set up here and a highlighter as well. And once I've sort of ticked off everything on this list, I will create another one for the following day, but I will eventually go back and erase pages because I don't need these old to-do lists. And then another thing that I do is in the evening, I will sit and I will just recap my day. And this is really for my memory, because my short-term memory is very, very bad now. And I need to put things down that I've done, things that I've achieved throughout the day, so that I can look back on it and then just remind myself of, hey, this was the highlights for yesterday. So dinner was good and I sorted out the car repair satisfactorily. So just little highlights. It doesn't have to be a lot. I don't have to fill a whole page. It's not like a diary. I'm using this just like a memory jogger. And there are so many features here that I haven't yet showed you. And in fact, if I tap on here, I can just change this highlighter to light grey. And I was really pleased that I managed to complete my tasks with just a few mistakes. So I can actually go across this and highlight it with the thick highlighter. So this really was a big achievement for me. So I like to just highlight things, and then it keeps it highlighted, makes it a bit more sort of impactful on the page. But there's so many features here I just haven't shown you. It's absolutely packed full of features. I can obviously get these notes across onto a computer if I want to, but I tend to just keep them on the device itself. I think that this Supernote device, in fact, all of the Supernotes that they've released so far have been fantastic. This one is so slimline. It's very, very nice, really responsive, feels and indeed is a quality device. I'm absolutely enamored with it. I really do like it. If you want to explore sort of moving your notes over from handwritten on paper, which is what I've used to do for years and years. I've got so many notebooks, and indeed a little bit of info for you here. I still do have a paper notebook, but if you want to transfer sort of your planning and your main notes and your organisational paperwork into a digital format, something that feels like paper, looks like paper and has a fantastic battery life, something like this is absolutely fantastic. This is the Supernote Manta A5 X2, and I can highly recommend it. It's one of my favourite products. I really do love this Supernote. If you want to pick up one for yourself, I'll leave links down in the video description to the Supernote website. I want to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed my video, hit that like button, drop me some comments, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon.